Was? Was? Was ist los? Was ist los? Ah, yes. Another day, another opportunity to shoot that thing in the face. That thing that looks like a Space Marine helmet grew skin. Ugh. I bet that guy reeks. That guy, I mean, I like the fact that they dressed him in trash bags. Like, why would you dress your villain in trash bags? You know what he looks like? He looks like that one dude from Zoolander. Was it Zoolander who actually did that? Where he dresses himself up in garbage? Or am I misremembering? I don't remember. Anyway, he looks like the guy who dresses up in garbage bags. And again, they put caution tape all over him, as if, oh, when this thing is coming at you, maybe you should be careful. No, when this thing is coming at you, you have been beyond boned. The bigger question I have is, why would you make this? In what world would you make this and go, eh, that's normal? Oh, good lord. Let's get started. Let's get it started up high. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started up high. Let's make sure the audio's right. Okay, audio looks good to me. At least my iPad and all of its infinite wisdom. And it's very, very poor, oh, hello, what's this? Invoice from Gun Shop Kendo. Thank you for purchasing the XXXXXX grenade launcher. We've made special adjustments to this piece to ensure compatibility with a variety of ammunition types. For optimal performance, be sure to choose the right ammo. I'm coming for dead ass. Hell yeah. For optimal performance, be sure to choose the right ammo for the right situation. As we discussed at the time of purchase, this is a refurbished model, and the chamber needs to be manually cycled between shots. It'll take an extra moment, but this is reflected in the price, as agreed. Handwritten note on reverse. Explosive rounds, explosive A times 2. Flame rounds, explosive A plus explosive B. Acid rounds, explosive B times 2. Choose this ammo. Which ammo? Mine rounds. Can't be readily crafted. Not worth stocking up on. Won't help if we need to keep the gammas in line. He knows about the gammas. Alright. So what do you think of the new police officer uniform? I think this is a great uniform for the police department. I think this is great. Look, high heels, for tactical reasons. I remember these books. Choose your own ammo. Alright. Now, I believe we have an opportunity in front of us. An opportunity, I say. Dare I say, an opportunity. We need some more handgun ammo. Let's drop those back off, though. Explosive A and B, we don't need that. Mech Warrior 5, fucker, you bastard. You dirty, dirty bastard. Okay, now, I do have La Grenades. Shortcut there. What'd I do? Playing Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries. Now, I believe my problem is... That's right, I only have 2 shotgun shells left. Which means what I really need is a grenade. M67s. Found in the... Look at me, I'm the golden child. You're the Emperor of Mankind? Now, let's see, I believe I killed them all. But let's take this nice and slow. Just in case. Dude, this would be me walking through the sewers, right? It's like, hey, what do you have in your hand? M67. Why? Why not? Why are you asking questions? Why are you asking me questions? That's ridiculous. What do you mean that, were you telling me I can't run around with M67s? Are these M67s? I'm pretty sure these are M67s. Now let's go walk through the dirty water. Oh, good lord, she must smell like absolute ass right now. Looks great, smells like ass. Everybody's dated a girl like that. Let's see here. And I believe there is health kit right over yonder. Which I can't pick up because I'm full. Alright, let's do some trips. We're gonna do some trips. We're gonna do some trips. You know, again, I can always appreciate a woman who can run in heels. Especially in what I'm assuming is, it's not quite sludge, but probably really close to it. You know what this water looks like to me? This water looks like the water in my neighbor's pool back when I was a teenager, where they didn't maintain it for years, and it just turned into like a soup, a gunky, goopy soup, where when I threw a rock into it, it just made the sound of, and I kid you not, the sound was as the rock sank beneath the sank beneath the waves. But those were the dark times. Those are the before times. I'm sorry, I take it back. They weren't the dark times. The dark times are now. I thought those were the dark times. I was incorrect. Those were the good times, and I didn't realize it. And now I've realized that right now are also the good times. Because next year it's probably going to be darker. Oh god, we live in this world. You know, my brain is thinking that this mod also has jiggle physics, but I don't want to see per se. I want my mind to believe it. I only have 2 mods installed. This one and one other one. I'll let you find the other one. Maybe. You might see it, you might not. Jiggle me timbers. Well, exactly. Look, I'm not saying Geisha has a similar outfit. I'm just saying that it's one that I appreciate. Now let's go back. Let's pick up some more gear. And then we're gonna go kill that stinking frickin' stupid thingamabob. Where am I going? I am going the correct way. Now, too bad that stinking, frickin' battery pack that looks like an old Xbox hard drive takes up so much stinking space. There we go. Does the audio seem quiet to you? Maybe it's just me. Hold on, let's make sure my audio's not. Is my audio up? It seems quiet to me tonight. Maybe that's just me. No, everything's the same. Okay, maybe it's because I blew my ears out and didn't realize it. Which, it wouldn't be the first time. Now, do I want to take the MGL launcher? Alright, how about this? We're going to drop this off, take this, and take the burning rounds. The Burning Man rounds. Okay, now let's... Actually, hold on. Can I reload those? I can! Wait, what? She reloaded that so fast. That's scary. Okay, so I could probably... I can take one more thing with me. I like how the shotgun only takes up 1 space in inventory. I love it. Okay. I think this is a good loadout for right now. You know, I was hoping DC would be here. Is DC in here? I hope DC's in here. Actually, there's no point in me talking about it unless DC and Guns and Knives and everybody's in here. And who knows if they're going to be in here. Because look, I did... Wait, why is it red? Oh, there's Jeez, I didn't even see that in there. Thank you, video game, for literally holding my hand. I would have never seen it. I'm kind of mad you did. You should have never showed this to me. Just Jared and his auto-join. Well, I appreciate Jared's auto-join. I haven't heard from Jared what seems like at least 2 days. I appreciate... He probably never left, which is fine. Look, I appreciate people like that. That's called dedication. People who just, like, leave a device plugged in and just like, nope, we're just gonna stay here. That's called dedication. Even when you're not here, you're here. Alright, now let's see. Let's go up here. Now. I just heard something nasty. Now, luckily for me, I have Grenade. La Grenade. And according to my research, which happened with a single grenade in a single moment, these I forget what they're called. The Gammas do not like La Grenade. It literally plugs in like an Xbox 360 hard drive. Holy crap. It's literally an Xbox 360 hard drive. Does anybody remember these from back in the day? They had like a little, I don't know what kind of connector it was. I don't know what the actual technology was, but they had a little connector like that. And you had to like slide it in and kind of lean it in. I still have mine somewhere. Eat it! Oh, okay, that wasn't enough. Alright. It just seems quiet. Why does it seem quiet all of a sudden? Is it my... No, it's not that. Does that seem quiet? Aha! Dude, did I seriously blow my ears out and not realize it? I may have blown my ears out and not realized it. Holy crap. You damn kids and your music! You have no ears. I really hope I do. Good lord, do you realize how terrifying that would be if I didn't have ears? How am I hearing? Alright, let's put that in there. Why'd the light turn off? Yeah, boy. More pouches. Like a marsupial or whatever's. Oh, dude's got peppermints, man. And peppermints and gunpowder. What you do is you lick the peppermint, you dip it in the gunpowder, right? And then you just suck on it. September 1998. Alright, good. Kitty, make up your mind. What are you doing? Gotta take my Xbox 360 hard drive with me, man. You never know. You know, a while ago when I was planning to work on a PlayStation, I still technically have it. I just need to do it. I actually, I plugged in my old PS2 memory card, and you know, as luck would have it, still works. I still got all my old games on. And I was looking at games in there like Journey to Jaburo and Xeon Assault, and I was like, man, holy crap, dude! What would I give to play? Like, why can't we remaster PlayStation 2 games? If PlayStation had or Sony had a single brain cell, they would look at their old catalog and just go, okay, what were the big hits on PlayStation 2? Remake those games, all of them. Don't change anything, just remake them. They'd be pretty much, it would be a safe gamble for the board. You could say, look, these were big hits, and we live in an era right now where we really want to get those big hits in, obviously. This is an excellent opportunity to do that. Wait. I heard something. Ah, there you are. Do I have... Literally... Nope, I just have to shoot you. I really don't like the fact that again, I didn't like it in, what was it, Resident Evil 7? I didn't like it in 2. I didn't like it in this one, where it essentially... It just... I swear, okay, the audio is off. Or not off, it's just quiet. Why is it quiet? No, it's at 100. Jeez, like, I mean, it just seems like it's quiet.
Carlos, can you hear me now?
Good.
Jill. Oh, thank God.
She's on Verizon.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm alive. I lost him.
Great. The subway's ready to go. We'll leave as soon as you make it back.
That's it? Just... Alright. Oh, I've been pushing up this entire time. Oh, no, 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 no! What the hell is that? Oh, good lord. Oh, snap. Oh, come on. No, no, get off me. Get off me. No, I said get off me. Get off. Time to run. Yeah, there you go. Use them boss heals.
It can use weapons.
Well, it can now. They can fly? They fly now? Now, the problem is I have no shotgun. I gave that up for the, oh, son of a biscuit. Stop moving backwards. Stab. Oh, God. No, get off me, get off me, get off me. Get off. I have a knife. Get off. Fine. I'll leave you alone. I don't like the sound of that, and I don't have any health bits.
I gotta get out.
Yeah, I don't have any health bits either, so that was really stupid of me to do that. Hold. Okay, hold. Go. Hold. As they just fall into place. Excellent. No? Oh, ladder. Lady, run! You have tentacle flamethrower. Jeez! Come on, lady, run on those heels, man. Ooh! Jeez! Good lord! God, that thing is so creepy and weird. I like how I'm doubling back right now, too. Man, that guy is just like, I mean, okay, Mr. X was bad, but in the span of like 15 minutes, they said, you know what, Mr. X isn't creepy and weird enough. What if we basically just, you know, flayed him alive, carved his face up, and then brought him back to, oh no! Okay, here we go. Alright, now we... Oh, hello, what's this? Notice of demolition delay. Notice of demolition delay. We have decided to delay the Barnaby office building demolition in response to ongoing public unrest. For safety reasons, all electrical equipment, including generators, have been moved to the roof for safekeeping. Ooh. Entry to the premise is prohibited until the current unrest has subsided. All employees are to stay at home and await further instructions. Excellent. Well, first things first, let's get some health kits. Let's store that. Store that. I don't think we're going to need lockpick for this because we're going to be in a boss fight. And I have very few health kits. Let's take that. Take that. Combine. Make that. I don't know what this guy actually is going to, what's the word I'm looking for? Take to bring down. Nor do I know what I'm going to be doing here. So let's do... Combine with A. Let's tell you what. Let's do explosive rounds. Let's have some fun. And I've got 54 bullets. I think I'm as kitted out as I'm going to be going. Oh, hold on. I'm as kitted out as I'm going to be going into this fight. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything. I only have 3. Why did you reload 6? Also, I like how she's just she's already got them in her hand. I forget what grenades those are. 10mm? I don't even know. Hell yeah. We're gonna fight in sexy. Ooh, hello.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, let's do this, whatever that means. Oh, what's this? Green herb. Excellent. Listen, bud. I don't want none of that.
Maybe I can hit the fuel tank.
Shortcut to here. What is that? Raining fire! I can't see dick. Running, 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 running! Oh, jeez, no! I feel like the dodge is kind of a misnomer. Oh, okay, that's only it's a one-shot deal. Got it. Oh, and he hurt me. Okay, I didn't realize that. Okay, how bad am I hurt? I'm in caution. Okay, so let's combine these. Use that. And I feel better. And let's just play Ring Around the Rosie. Shotgun shells. Let's reload that. Excellent. Come here, bud. Come on. Yeah. Suck it. Okay, he's mad. He's mad.
Still kicking?
Yep. Alright, so let's open that up. What's in there? Grenades! Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, alright, that's not good. Really? Fine. Jeez, okay. Alright, so you can dodge everything. Broken dodge grenades, you are so fucked. Yeah, pretty much. How's that feel? How's that feel? You like 12 gauge? Okay, he does like 12 gauge. Okay, he likes it. Ooh. Okay, there we go, there we go. Come on, come on. Dodge this. Oh, I think I got him. I got him! Yeah, just leap down. There you go. You're fine. Money shot. I made it, man. I made it. Whoa! Listen, man, it's her first day on the force. She even painted her nails. Did you see that? Oh! Oh, you better roll, lady. That sucks. Hey, but you won. That's always nice. Hey, look. Once I electrocuted him, for some reason he got really compliant really fast. And that's what all police officers want you to do, is comply. That's all I wanted him to do, is just comply. Comply or die. And that man chose death.
Carlos? It's Jill. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. You alright?
Yeah. Bastard's dead.
Yeah, I don't think he
Good.
is.
Fuck him. What were you thinking? Turning yourself into bait. You could have been killed.
Jailbait.
Don't start. I did what I had to.
I know. And thanks. The subway's ready to go. Hurry back.
Okay. Now I should be... Part of me thinks that I'm in the clear. Part of me thinks this. The other part of me thinks that I have been lulled into a false sense of security. I will find out which one shortly. But I did waste a ton of freaking grenades. Grenades that I probably can't afford to waste. Bullets, thank you. On the bright side, I really enjoy the old 1990s, 1980s kind of like freaking vehicles here. I wonder if there's anything in this truck. I mean, they disbanded STARS, but here's our truck, apparently. Follow the Yellowstone Road. Follow the Yellowstone Road. Because... Yeah, walking across that in heels is Walking across this in boots is probably kind of annoying. Walking across this in heels is probably worse. They even got a BMP out here. Look at that. Come on. Oh, you too. Come here.
I'm trapped in North Garden with 3 civilians. West side, cafeteria, back of the kitchen. One of them is injured and immobilized. Please advise.
I caught some of that. Well, that guy was getting gnawed on, so he's probably a Zambu too. Although they normally don't eat each other directly. Normally. That is a massive... I wonder if they took that straight from the third game. That is a massive water bottle. And what I'm assuming is a sleeping bag? But yeah, no, I'm glad that guy's gone. So let's see, what do we got here? We got restaurant. Restaurant brand restaurant. Restaurant brand restaurant, you mean? Giggity, giggity, giggity. Oh, hey, look, the gun shop. I like gun shop. Wait, hold on. That means the... Hold on, wait. The police station's supposed to be right here, right? Yeah, there's supposed to be an entrance to the police station right here. Because I came out from this area right here. Yeah, no, like the... Hold on, let's see. Where is it? Is this it? Maybe it's blocked off or something? Yeah, there it is. Okay. I wonder what's down here. Can't see anything. Lady, turn on your freaking boob light. Turn on your booby light. Oh. Oh. Ooh. High-grade gunpowder. Very nice. Envases los. Is there... Oh, those are just cones. Well, whatever. See, always be autistically switching guns. Why would you carry a gun like this? Like, you're like running... Dude, her abs must hate her. I can't lockpick that because I don't have a lockpick. Oh, can I shoot it? Is this one of those games where I can shoot a lock? No, it is not. But I bet that guy's not dead. Okay, he might be dead. Okay, fair enough. That guy might be dead. Or maybe it's just a cinematic. Okay. Combine that. Excellent. Ooh, what's this? Semi-auto barrel. Okay, let's combine that. What do you mean? Oh, damn it. Alright, can I use something? Use? No, I can't. I have to dispose of something. I don't want to dispose of anything. And there's explosive A. Okay, there's some good stuff in here. Please tell me there's a place I can drop stuff off. Bullet. Yes, absolutely want more bullet. I've used lots of bullet. Gunpowder. Can I mix this? 12 gauge shotgun shells packed with 18.5mm pellets. Okay, come on. There's got to be a way I can... There's got to be a place I can drop... Oh, jeez!
Shit, chill.
Kendo, you're all right.
Yeah, all right's a stretch. Sorry, I got a little jumpy there. Didn't know quite what to expect.
No shit. Look, we're using the subway to get people out of town. You in?
Subway. Well, that's good thinking.
When we get out, there's gonna be a lot to do. We could use a man of your skill set. What's wrong?
Oh, now I know why my right one, my right earmuff wasn't
Just
working
bad
right.
timing is all. Yeah. Look, don't worry about me. I'm gonna make other arrangements, okay?
You better. You're the best gunsmith around.
Oh, no.
Don't do anything stupid.
Oh, that's your job, right? Take care, Jill.
Oof. Kendo's gate key that I cannot take with me.
If you're heading to the station, take that service alley out in front of the shop, okay? The key's hanging on the wall.
Oh, good. There's a place to drop stuff off. Excellent. Okay. Excellent. Okay, now let's go grab some stuff. Mine. 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 Pick up all the stuff. Mine, 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 mine. Is there anything else in here? There's more stuff in here. Oh, and the key. Yeah, that's right, the key. I wish there was, like, I don't know, another gun. Store, combine. The M3 shotgun now takes up 2 slots because it's semi-automatic now. You see that? It looks semi-automatic, doesn't it? We've installed what's it called? A gas chamber in there. I've always been a sucker for gun girls. What can I say? Wait, hold on. Where's my... Oh, there it is. That's my grenade launcher. Alright, let's... What can I take with me? So, combine with gunpowder to create shotgun shells, or combine with another high-grade gunpowder to make mag ammo. Something tells me I'm going to want the mag ammo long-term. But for right now, I think I'm going to leave it as is. So let's pull the lockpick out. Oh, let's store that. We don't need that anymore. Let's take one thing of that, and then I think we're good for now. I think that'll get me going for now. And let's move you to shortcut here, shortcut there. And now I've got grenades, I've got everything else. Okay.
It's all right, Pumpkin. It's all right. That's a good girl.
That's so sad. Oh, that's right. It's, that is so sad. Like, I mean, that's terrible. Anyway, how was your Saturday, Fokker? It's Saturday, right? I don't even know what day it is. Yeah, it's Saturday. Alright, so I gotta go out this way. It was fine other than my calves. Why are your calves hurt? Was it leg day? Is that what it is? I nuked him on Tuesday and it caught up with me Thursday. Well, don't do that. Oh, come on. I shot you. Oh, no, let me out. Oh, you're dead. Oh, crap. Come on. Owie! Okay, you've got a bit. Okay, you've got a bit of a range on you. Okay, got it. Noted. Jeez! Good lord. Can I get in the frickin' BMP and just run you over? What? You can go through the frickin' car? That's kind of dirty, don't you think? I wonder whatever happened to that guy who went to the back of the truck. Oh, good lord. Yeah, I still do my elliptical every day. At least most of the time I do it every day. Oh, crap. Oh, snap! You know what? Fine, screw it. I don't know how to kill those things without wasting a ton of ammo, so... that just makes the most sense to me. Hell yeah, look at this. Man, I bet you could store at least 2 CDs in there. Raccoon Times Reader's Column. Dear Editor, I'm writing to you because I am troubled, deeply troubled. Anyone who's been a parent knows that Crystal Promenade is the place to take your kids for a trip downtown on Saturdays. And there's no store more popular or harder on a parent's wallet than Toy Uncle. However, I've noticed that on windy days, the big statue above the entrance wobbles like the only thing holding it up is a couple of screws. Oh, that's not good. If that statue's head tumbles loose on a busy day, children will be badly hurt. I've complained to the manager 3 times now, but he just isn't willing to rectify the situation. Are we supposed to wait for a terrible accident to happen before taking action? No. If heads are going to roll, then let it be the managers. Take that death trap down. Timothy Wiles, 69. Well, sir, I share your fear. However, I feel like... oh, look, more grenades. And I don't have my grenade launcher on me, otherwise I just load them in there. Also, this is a very weird house. Like, this house is a 2nd floor and only has 1 room. Ah, god dang it. You know, I bought a new headset, I just haven't switched over to it. I refuse to do it. This is a really nice headset, but I know it's broken. And again, I'm convinced this is a movie. Like, I'm convinced that all of this is a movie. Like, could you imagine, like, somebody walking through here and, like, we're just filming a movie, right? And this game gets a lot more fun whenever you think, like, what if all these were actors, right? It's like, that's what happened whenever we were in the power plant. I was like, what if they just, you know, the reason why they're gone is because they're actors. Like, okay, we gotta get up. We're, you know, they didn't realize we were coming back down to reshoot the exit scene, and so they leave. Alright, let's see. Oh, yeah, I got everything in there. You know, as much as I use this, I kind of lean on it like a crutch. And I like it because it makes sure that I don't leave anything, but I don't like it because I should be looking for it, right? I should not be leaning on the map as a crutch. Oh, jeez! No! No! What is this? Oh, good. Whoa! No!
Roger? Really?
Now I know why I have a dodge button. Okay, I barely made that one out. Oh, jeez! Ow, damn it. Ow. No, 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 no!
Jill, you okay?
Carlos, that monster's on my ass again.
Are you shitting me? I thought you killed it.
Me too.
Okay, okay, gotta run. Jeez, I can't recover that fast from my freaking dodges. Jeez. Yeah, no, lady, you're dead. Lady, you are dead. See, this is a movie. This is a movie. You are dead. You just fired an RPG at your feet. You are dead. This is where, like, Metal Gear Solid comes up and goes, tick, 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 you know, in typewriter form, and it's like, you have died. Oh, yeah, I'm in danger. Okay. I'm in danger! Oh, I'm still in danger. Holy crap. Okay. Oh, I'm not in danger. Okay, no, this is... Okay, this is cinematic. I am in cinematic pain. Got it. I am in cinematic danger. I have just been exploded, and so now my character needs to, pretend like she's in danger. I have blood on my lip and a small scratch on my head.
Jill, you there? I think I know how to slow that fucker
Explosives?
down. Head back towards the station.
Oh,
Lead
no.
him right to you?
It's okay. Trust me.
Oh, no. The donut shop can't get through. There's a supply case there? I didn't know that. Well, we're gonna go get that. Let's just hope that guy doesn't pop up and try to shoot me in the face. I bet he will. Well, speaking of...
This is insane.
No, 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 no! Okay, okay, okay. Moving, 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 moving. Is there a way in there or something? Jeez! And then... Nope! Nope! No, 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 no! Nope! Okay, you can't let me dodge and then do that.
Jill, this way!
Running, 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 running. Again, $6 gas. Claymore! There you go!
You okay? Go. Go!
Come on, forget about him!
Yeah, no, that would not go well. Also, he can literally break through brick wall. I doubt that's going to stop him. Am I hurt? Okay, I am actually hurt. Okay. I can't tell if I was cinematic hurt or actually hurt. I'm not gonna lie, I like this one a lot more than 2 because it's more of an action game. But it's still pretty creepy.
I know we didn't get off to a great start, but thanks for the save.
Hey, you saved my ass first. You're a hell of a lot braver than me.
Well, what matters is that we can get everyone out of the city now.
Can we? Isn't there a save point up here? Isn't there a save point or something up here? Or is that all gone now? Well, that's not. Okay, so let's store you down there. Oh, right, wrong thing. Ooh, what's this? Actually, what's in the case? What's in the box? A custom part for the G19 handgun. In addition to the dampening sound, it also tightens the firing pattern for greater chance of dealing critical damage. Nice! Combine that with Pistola and... oh, damn it. It takes up more space. But if we are going to get more critical hits, I'm kind of okay with that. Let's store that. But man, does that kind of suck. I'm wondering if I can... oh, I can't... can I take stuff off? Waka waka? Okay, let's leave it there for now. Move you there. Do we have any more pistol ammo? Let's that's just lying around that I can... Okay, I don't have any more freeform pistol ammo. And I have no... Oh. Okay. Hold on. I sprayed myself with full health, and it did not bring me up to full health. That... You lied to me, video game. How dare you lie to me, video game? Let's drop that off. I don't use grenades all that often. I may not need them right now, but I do need to use that. Now I'm feeling sexy and ready to mingle. Now I'm feeling like a single female cop on the streets, looking for her man, walking like I own the place. Let's go down the escalator, which has now been evolved into stairs. Let's go! I'm here. I'm the team mascot.
I won't be catching the train.
Why not?
No, there'll be new orders. If it means I can help save the city, it's fine by me.
Really? Hey, this guy's really not getting on the train. Hold on, is this the end of her story? Is this really the end? Please don't tell me this is the end of her story. Health fast.
Good work. Your reputation is well deserved. Get inside. The subway's about to leave. Carlos, Tyrell, you have your orders. You need to go back out into the city and find Nathaniel Bard.
This isn't the last ride out of town, right?
Do not worry. Once the civilians are safe, the train will be back.
It's alright, you're going ahead.
Dude, what is up with his
I'm not
hair?
gonna die on you, leave you in a cold, cruel, Carlosless world.
Okay.
You'll need to find this scientist. His vaccine research could save us all.
You see? You're learning. The only life that matters is your own.
Good luck. Let's go.
Hell yeah. September 29th, 2:11 a.m. Subway car.
You don't really think a pencil pusher like Bard is still alive, do you?
I have it on good authority. Why? Are you worried about teammates? Or something else? Funny how brainless zombies can ambush a platoon like that. Funny the gate was locked. Don't you think?
Ooh!
What was that?
Well, all those civilians are dead. No!
How is this fucker not dead yet?
Just no, they're gone. Come, this way.
Dude!
Nikolai, what are you doing?
It's not after you.
Nikolai!
Oh, that guy's dead. Oh, nope! Wow!
Get off my train. Shitbird!
Okay, that was a pretty cool way to go. I mean, he did just eat a C4 block to the face, which C4 is not, like, horrendously strong, but it's in a contained environment. Oh, we're going back into the... Oh, man.
Subway's gotta be clear of the city by now.
You'd think
I'm
so.
with your hot date?
Hell yeah.
Nah, she's not like that. Hell, she's not like anybody.
You just gonna leave the gate open?
All right, keep your head screwed on, Romeo. This is the police station. You sure?
Alright, let's do knife.
It looks like a cemetery to me.
Reusing assets. Why would you... I mean, hold on. This is 1998. I don't know what kind of optics... I know we had, like, ACOGs in 98, or something akin to them. I don't know about red dots. I mean, it's still the 90s. I don't know how good your red dot's going to be. Or if it's going to power down in 5 minutes like the one from the 80s.
Stop! T. Come on, man. Not you too. Sorry. Sorry.
Shoot him! RDS didn't exist outside that airsoft option I showed. I believe. Wait, hold on. Where'd Brad go?
Shit, it's locked. You stay on the door. I got this fucker. Come get some.
Leave him? Alright.
Where'd that cop go?
ACOG was in
Don't know, don't
GWAT
care.
mid-2000s,
Job
same
to
with
do.
EOTech.
If
Okay.
our intel's still worth a damn, then Bard's in the STARS office. Let's find him and take him into custody.
Custody? I thought this was a rescue.
Carlos, take a look at this. I've located the STARS office. Remember, Bard had access to Umbrella's darkest secrets. He knows we'll try to keep him under our thumbs.
Okay, I know
So
what
this
that is.
search and rescue mission is really more like find and detain. Right. Good to know.
I'll open the shutter so you can get through.
You stay here and find out what's been going on here at the station.
Call you if I find anything.
See, this...
Hey! Be careful.
Yeah.
I guess I'll do a different save, I guess. ACOG was in GWAT. What's GWAT? I'm not familiar with that acronym. But I have to go explore. I mean, come on. Global War on Terror. Our last 20-year war. Yeah. Oh, dude, look at that Hollywood Ready.
It looks clear.
I know it looks clear. I'm just looking for stuff, man. I wasted like 7 or 8 rounds on Brad. What was that? I thought I heard something. I never knew it as the Global War on Terror. I just knew it as that thing that we've been fighting since I was a child, a literal freaking child. I remember whenever that we started that well, no, we didn't start it. I remember when that war started, and I didn't know any better. And I was like, yeah, let's go get him. And like as I grew older, I was like, yeah, let's go get him. And then I became an adult, and I was like, wait, that never ended. And that was the weird part, was that actually during the War on Terror, it never occurred to me, like after I hit 17, right? After I hit 17, it never once occred to me that
Now
we were.
here's a weird fucking door.
We're here for Bard.
It never once occurred to me that we were still in that war. We were just in a military occupation that was costing us tons of money and resources, and we were getting absolutely nothing out of it. I do not understand why we were there or what. And I think people were just scared to say, hey, this was a bad idea. And so they just decided the best thing to do was just kick the can down the road instead of just saying, look, this is a failed attempt right off the bat. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm sure a lot of people also, there's a lot of money to be made in graft for that. Keep out. Well, hold on. I can pull this, though. I don't know why this is... Well, I guess that's power. But I remember, like, being a kid when that started. And I remember being terrified whenever that started. Because I remember whenever... I remember I was in the middle of school whenever that happened. And when that went down, I remember that... another weird door. When that went down, I remember my teacher, like, just stopped class. And it scared the living bejesus out of her. It did for me, too, but... ID security protocols. Each member of the force has been issued an ID card. From now on, this same card will be required to access all storage boxes. Do not lend your card to anyone. Take great care in using it. If your card goes missing, report it lost immediately. And I remember, like, and again,
I'm gonna need a STARS ID to crack this open.
and I don't really like blame her. I mean, it was so out of the ordinary, right? It was just so ridiculous to think about. What is that?
What the hell was that thing?
Yeah, turn your light on. At least they give me an assault rifle that takes probably forever to... Yeah, it takes forever to zoom in. Jeez.
Couldn't
Okay.
have been a zombie.
Yeah, but they're gonna turn into zombies. Confiscated items storage. You mean the place that I want to be? You know, maybe, like, if we...
It didn't stick around.
No, it did not.
Here we go.
Let's do pistol. Okay. Boom! Jeez, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, no, didn't mean to do that, didn't mean to do that, didn't mean to do that, no. Get off me.
Right. Big, warm RPD welcome.
Didn't mean to do that. I mean, to be fair, you are an Umbrella Corporation agent, so... Alright. Flash grenade. Very nice. I'll take it. Oh, I can't even get out that way. I feel like I need to save my machine gun, my assault rifle for later.
T, you copy? There's something real nasty in here. I don't know what it is.
Something nasty. All right. I'll take a look with the cameras. Watch your six.
Oh yeah, okay. If they're gonna drip feed me assault rifle ammo in 20-round magazines, yeah, no. I'm gonna stick to. Oh geez, I'm already low on pistol. Oh, good Lord have mercy. Okay, maybe I'll have no choice but to switch to assault rifle with 200 rounds. Oh, good Lord, this is not gonna end well for me. Yeah, no. Crap. Got him, coach. Now where do we have to go? We have to go up to the dark rooms right there, security rooms right there. No, 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 no! I think I did the wrong thing. Am I hitting the wrong button? I think I'm hitting the wrong button. Okay. Oh, what's this? Office supply internal relocation notice. Heat resistant 3 number combination safe. Moved from Star's office, second floor, to West office, first floor. The combo is left 9, right 15, left 7. Please change the combo ASAP upon receipt. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Now, there's not really a whole lot I can work with here. Let's check out the lockers. Assault rifle ammo, and please pistol ammo, and red herb works too. And is there anything in here? La camera.
Well, if cameras killed those things, I'd be set.
Hey man, you never know. If you try taking pictures of them, maybe they'll stop moving around and they'll be like, hey, I'm sexy, look at me. Let's use that. Let's get myself up to snuff. Alright, so I guess this is the end of Jill's story, at least for now. Okay. Oh wow, okay, those guys are... Okay, those guys are hauling at me. Holy crap.
Carlos, the STARS office is up ahead.
Dude, shut up.
Copy that.
Okay. But no, I remember that. It scared the living daylights out of me, actually, whenever the towers got hit. Man, I was scared. I was like, what is going on here? Like, everybody was freaking out. And don't get me wrong, for good reason, right? I mean, nothing like that, as far as I know, had ever really happened on American soil. It scared everybody. But then, like, then I really thought about it, and I was like, dude, we've been fighting this war since I was a literal child. Man, they just have C4 lying around here, man.
Okay. Guess we'll be doing this the explodey way.
It's crazy to me to think about that, is the fact that, like, when I was a child, we started a war. And most wars don't last that long. Like, the number of wars that drag on past year 4 or 5 are usually, like, oh, hello. Like, damaging beyond belief. And as this one was too. Stay down. Key! Wait, what the... What the snaps? There's supposed to be a door here. What the heck happened up here? Okay. It kind of looks like I have no choice but to kind of fight my way through that freaking horde down there. It's not really a ideal scenario if you catch my drift. I wish DC was here, because now. So okay, so DC and Three Dogs, I think we're talking about the new Halo game coming out, and I actually didn't really. I had seen much. I had seen it, but I hadn't really like watched or paid attention to it. Well, now I have. I have paid attention to it now, and I've got thoughts. Dude, your grouping sucks. You have a pistol grip on your rifle, and you can't get your groupings right. Get down! Alright. I can safely say they're dead. Oh, that's him. Okay, I thought I heard someone else. Oh, gee! Okay, we're just gonna go right back over here. Alright, so the thing was not interested in anything that I just did. It was completely fine with all the gunshots, but like me just popping my head in was like, nah, maybe I should check in and see what's going on over there. There's something squirrely happening. He's like, I don't like squirrels. Not after last time. Let's combine those. A well-worn key. A key which unlocks the door to the safety deposit room. Ooh. The safe deposit room. Which is, where exactly? Oh, the safety deposit room? I thought that was like the armory. I don't know. I feel like the moment I try to get around that thing, it's going to have a fit. And there's no way around it. Okay, so there's the West office. Reception's got a storage box. There's even there's a safe in here. I don't want to waste the ammo trying to get this guy. I really don't. I don't want to waste the ammo getting this guy, but I don't think I have a choice. I can't pick up a shell casing and throw it. Come on, man. What if I try to get around him? Okay, that doesn't work, obviously. I mean, the flashbang is probably what the answer is. Just throw the flashbang and watch him run. Can I bait him? Can I bait this guy all the way over here? Jeez, that music, though. Oh! He doesn't seem to care that I open doors, though. And he goes back to his station. Okay, so he is... Alright. So the answer really is flashbang. It's flashbang o'clock. Or not. 3F locker, DCM. Excellent. Oh, sh... Oops. Okay. Oh. There you are. Oh my god, they scream. I didn't know they screamed. Did you hear that? Ah! But no, I did see the new Halo stuff, and I really have some thoughts, but none of them have to do with the game. There's so many people out there that are freaking out over the game, and I'm sorry, I just don't seem to really care. 104, 106, and 109. 106. Man, this guy got it easy. Like my big thing is that Microsoft is in trouble. They don't know. They may not even realize it, but they are in trouble. They are in so much trouble. Like, do people realize how much money they have spent on acquiring new studios? They, back in what, the 2010s, they had this really awesome idea of, yeah, but what if we this blend of 3 grenades will fully restore your health? Let's combine these. This idea of, well, what if we buy up the entire market and then nobody can tell us what to do? And it wasn't a bad idea, assuming you made good stuff. I almost kind of feel like the business decision was made in two parts, right? The first part being that they were still making good stuff to an extent. They hadn't fully realized the level of screwed that they were. And then, I wonder if, can I even open those? I wonder if I can. Let's see, can I open up 102, 103? I wonder, can I open up 103? Oh no, I can't open up 103. How about 102? Oh, they're already all open, never mind. I don't think people realize how screwed they were, or sorry, I don't think they realized how screwed they were up until that point, right? Okay, let's go to the West office. It's over here. There's the liquor. There's something over there that I want, though. And so I don't think they really kind of have felt that just yet. And now they felt it. Oh, snaps. Well, now they've felt it, right? Now they've realized the error of their ways, and now they're hurting. Because they have spent $70 billion. $70 billion on buying studios, and as far as I know, they've like severely shuttered them or severely restricted them. So like, not only have they bought up all these massive freaking companies, like they bought what, Bethesda and Blizzard in like the same breath. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? What the hell are you doing? From an actual acquisition, like from a balance sheet point of view, it's probably not a bad idea. But from a, are you sure you should be doing this standpoint, that's a stupid idea. Even if you get all those IPs, if you just look at, okay, can I eat this? Can I chew on this? The answer is no. You're already struggling to keep certain things going. You've already got so many things going on that are not in your favor, by the way. I mean, hell, they're already talking about Windows 12. Like, Windows 11 isn't even like halfway through its life cycle, and they're already talking about Windows 12. Dude, they are boned. They are bleeding money, and they are desperate to make anything go. They're desperate to make money any way they can. And again, I understand that some of that was paid for in cash, but let's just assume that half of that is, you know, I doubt they have $76 billion lying around on hand for video games. They probably have a lot of money lying around for video games, but I don't think 76 billion lying around for video games. And that's where I think that they kind of screwed up. They bit off way more than they can chew, and they are starting to feel it. I think that this attempt to revitalize Halo is twofold. They really, really, really need to get something off the ground that people will buy that they will not hate. Oh, September 20 arrest report. Named Rodney Gray. Occupation unemployed. Former electrician. Charges unlawful creation and or possession of explosives. Fair enough. Narrative. Suspect was seen behaving suspiciously at 1442 Box Street on September 18th, 1998. Suspect's person was searched, producing a small explosive and a timed detonator from his inside pocket, leading to arrest on the charges listed above. A search of suspect's home found more than 20 additional homemade explosives at various stages of completion. Wow. Suspect was extremely agitated and not of sound mind. Suspect spoke feverishly when questioning began, and at one point questioning had to be halted due to the sudden bout of shrieking from suspect. Once questioning was resumed, suspect made the following statements. I didn't do it for me, I did it for you. Why doesn't anyone understand? The corpses attack from the shadows. A storm's coming, but this umbrella is no good. Gotta blow it up or you'll be more than just wet. Gotta get more bombs. They're coming. Soon. Gotta hurry. Burn them. Burn the corpses. Burn them good. During questioning, the suspect began to shake violently before resuming a shrieking fit. Questioning was ended and a sedative was administered. Note, due to suspect's unstable psychiatric condition, suspect's testimony changed from moment to moment. Suspect's delirium made any sort of dialogue impossible. We are currently awaiting the results of a doctor's investigation into suspect's condition. The explosives collected from the suspect's person and residence appear to be extremely powerful. As a safety precaution, a battery was removed from one detonation device. Upon its admission into evidence, the battery was secured in the safety deposit room. Interrogating officer Wes Drucker. What up, Mr. Guns and Knives? How are you, sir? We are discussing, I'm talking about Halo's new, Microsoft's new boondoggle, the new Halo game. I don't know, were you excited about the new Halo game? I can't remember. I know a few people were. Can I combine those? No, I cannot. Alright, now stab. No, 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 no! Get down! Bad boy. Bad! Yes, I'm excited about it. See, I would like to be. I enjoyed Halo 1 for what it was. Sorry for ammo. I would like to be. I'm very concerned at the way that Microsoft is currently moving. And I'm very concerned about the overall, the health of the company. I think that Microsoft is on its way out the door, and I think they don't want anybody to know about it yet. I think they've lost so many people that they are screwed. 9, 15, 7. And they use the same locker combinations over and over and over again. 9, 15, 7. I'm not sold this is going to be as good as people want it to be. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I'm concerned about the fidelity of the game. I think that Microsoft and Xbox in general have been making very stupid decisions. The whole corporation or just their video games division? Yes. Well, the thing is, where do you think all that money's coming from? Here's their current stance right now, right? So just their video game division alone, just Xbox. And I was talking about this to, I guess, to nobody before. They have paid $76 billion, I believe, just for is it just for Bethesda and Activision Blizzard? And don't get me wrong, it's not that those things aren't worth any money. It's just that Microsoft they're not in a position to do that. They're not in a position financially to do this, I don't think. Now, I'm not a corporate financier or anything like that, but my first concern with what they're doing is they started this entire endeavor of buying up... I heard something in here. Of buying up studios in like the late 2010s, right? And they've been eating up every small and medium-sized studio there is. They've been doing this consistently for nearly a decade. Well, they haven't seen returns on almost any of those investments. And as a matter of fact, Game Pass has been hurting their sales and has been overall hurting the health of the company. And so I think... What's this? Is there... What is that? Oh, this is the storage box and then reception storage box. Okay. So I need an ID card or an ID tag to get in there, which I don't have. And so I think what we're looking at right now is we're looking at them... Let's quietly back out, and I got everything in there. Excellent. Oh, shit. Oh, shit! Oh, jeez! Oh, he got me! God dang it. Okay, I didn't realize he could see me through there. Okay, that hurt. A lot. A lot. Let's take that out. Let's combine those. Owie, 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 owie. How bad am I? Oh, I'm in uber duper danger. Okay, let's use that up. There we go. Wow, that hurt. Okay. Okay, running bad idea. Noted. Don't run. Running bad. So they started this whole buying up everything in the late 2010s, if I'm not mistaken, and they've shuttered most of the studios they bought. They should go back to whatever model they were using in the 2000s for Xbox Live. They were killing it back then in gaming. Yes, but they also had a bunch of studios that weren't run by them. And Microsoft, in order to save some money and make more money, they said, well, what if we bring this in-house? And this is the stupidity of a lot of major companies that look at a balance sheet and go, how can we make more? It's not that you can't make more. That's not the question. The question is, why can't you accept the fact that you can expand while continuing to do what you're doing, right? So if you have a stable system in place, why would you go seeking to gut it for money? I will never understand that. And actually, I will say this. My company, the company that I work for, has been relatively good about not doing that. There have been moments where they have, but they have tried, at least from what I can see, to, if something's working, don't touch it, right? It doesn't matter if you've got a good idea. It doesn't matter if it's a really good idea. If it isn't broken, do your best not to touch it. Because as soon as you introduce something major that may change a process, may change a workflow, it may do something that you don't fully understand. I like the if it ain't broke, don't fix it philosophy. No, but it really is like a good idea. So for instance, if we're doing sales a certain way and it works for this store, okay, then don't touch it. Maybe it doesn't fit the model everywhere else. That's okay. You know, once you have like people out there that go, okay, well, what are you doing different that everybody else is doing? Or why is it that you're not following these rules, but you're able to keep up with X, Y, and Z? Okay, well, you seem to be doing it differently, but it seems to be potentially specific to what your market is or what your clientele are. So just keep doing that. We're not going to worry about, keeping things going. If you're making money, I'm not going to stop you. This is the stupidity, I think, of Dead Space, right? So let's look at Dead Space as an example. Dead Space, financially, I believe they were mostly successful. But EA was like, well, no, hold on, why aren't you doing Resident Evil numbers? And it's like, because it's not Resident Evil. Like, the reason why you say, why isn't it doing Resident Evil numbers, is because there's a game called Resident Evil, and it's owned by a different company. If you want to do Resident Evil numbers...
For fuck's sake. Why is it blocked?
You need to buy Resident Evil and make a Resident Evil game, which is not the same thing. They may be in the same market, but they're not the same thing.
Head in with the terminal here. Gotta head your way.
Copy that.
Oh, so he's dead. Oh, hello. Note to a friend. Hector, if you're reading this, I'm already dead. If you hear any noises coming from the locker, don't open it, please. While you were out on patrol, I focused on finding a way to get to the other side. I realized that explosives might be our best bet. I managed to rig up a pretty good bomb, but we don't have any batteries for the detonator. Okay. I'm pretty sure I sent one to the safety deposit room during an intake last week. We need that battery if we're going to knock this wall down. So I headed upstairs to find you since I know you have the safety deposit room key. As soon as I left the shower room, I was attacked. One of them bit me. I washed the wound as best I could, but I feel worse and worse. I hope I don't need to spell out why he must not open the locker. Please don't worry about me. Just get yourself out of here as fast as you can. Your buddy, Wes. P.S. Don't worry about the $600 I lent you. Think of it as a gift towards your upcoming move. Good luck, buddy.
Better not.
Yeah, that's the one that you open whenever you're Leon and Claire. But anyway, so the point that I was trying to make is that you've got this $76 billion weight, and let's just assume that half of that is debt. I'm just going to ask you this. If I gave you from midnight tonight to the end of next week, do you think you could spend $30 billion? And the answer is no. Now imagine if you just stuck that in a bank. The interest alone on that would, in a week, your interest would have doubled your money. Like, just even at horrendously low amounts of money. $30 billion. Again, and again, they paid 76, I believe, just for 2 studios. They are swimming in debt. On top of that, you've got Microsoft talking already about Windows 12. Windows 11 isn't even halfway through its life cycle, and they're talking about Windows 12. They need to make money, and now you've got, I don't know if it's confirmed or not, but I know there was a leak that came out that said that they were trying to do 30% profit margins. Yes, I could. I'd buy gold. It would not be enough. You would not be able to find enough people to sell you gold. $30 billion, you would have bought every single piece of private gold you could possibly find. Or they would simply not do business with you, one of the two. Like, imagine if you walked into a store and said, I'd like to buy $30 billion worth of gold. They would look at you and they'd laugh you out of the room. Maybe you can buy a couple $100,000, maybe. But you don't... The actual stopping power here is not going to be your dollar amount. It's going... Why? A 3-second timer? Are you insane? You could not do that. You could not, in your wildest dreams, hope to spend $30 billion in a week. What the hell? Oh. Oh, these! Got him, coach.
One at a time, take a number.
Oh, crap. Okay, hold on. Flashbang. Gotta go. Oh, jeez! No, 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 no! Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead.
This asshole man.
Oh, jeez! Yep, I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead. Yep, they got me. Yeah. Okay, that's a rough spot. Okay, so I don't need to use the grenade there. I need to use the grenade somewhere else. Okay, noted. So the answer here really is to just kind of pop him as the kill. I'd hit up whatever jewelry store I could find too. You still couldn't go through $30 billion. I'm sorry, dude. You just can't do it. You would never be able to go through $30 billion in a week. I mean, and again, even if I incentivized you, I accept your challenge. Yeah, if I could give you $30 billion, I would. I would have bought everybody's. I would have paid for everybody's house. If you didn't have a house, I'd buy you a house. If I had $30 billion cash, I would pay for my own house, renovate it. I'd pay off my dad's house. I'd pay off my mom's house. I would, you know, fix all the stuff that needs to be fixed, and then I'd hand over most of it because I don't know what the hell to do with $30 billion freaking dollars. Like if anybody ever gives me that kind of money, I would, you know, be like, Lord, please don't let me become an a-hole. And I would probably just start buying people's houses off. I don't care if they have money or not. I'm like, look, I mean, here's a house, there's a house, there you go, here you go. I don't care. Because I don't know what I'd do with it. I'd just be like, look, if I've been given that kind of money, I might as well do something good with it.
Copy that.
I might try to start a business. I know what I'd do. I would try to buy a company. I would try to buy a company that was doing something that I liked. Like, I would probably turn around and try to buy, oh, hello. I would probably try to buy, like, Catalyst Games Labs or something. And I'd be like, okay, I want to rebuild. That's a good one. Pay off people's debts. Yeah, no, I would do that. But even then, there's no one that you know. There are not enough people nearby that have $30 billion in debt. You just don't have enough people around you that know that, right? And again, you're going to be bottlenecked, right? You can only transfer so much at so many times. And by the way, the bank is going to start saying, you're spending all this money, there's obviously something wrong. And then you're going to have to fight the bank. Oops, wrong thing.
Gotta move.
Okay. Okay, grenade. Shortcut here. Alright, that should have gotten most of them. They all dead? Nope. Okay, well now he's dead. He wasn't dead before, he is now. If I made 10K a month for the rest of my life, I'd be happy. Dude, if I made 10K a month like for the rest of my life, I'd be happy too.
One at a time, take a number.
Go down. Now, let's make sure you're dead. Okay, that should be all of them. They should all be dead now. Maybe. Kind of, sort of. But no, I mean, I'm not convinced that I could do it. I don't think anybody can. I don't think you. There's not enough people that you know that need that much money paid off. And even if you did, even buying a company, it takes time. Building a company takes time. It takes negotiation and things like. You can't just walk in like it's a movie and just demand, I want to buy a company from you. I own this place now. Like that, it always requires something else.
This asshole again.
All right. So, indeed, this asshole again. Shall I touch the forbidden box? Negative. Okay, now we're going to go in this room. I don't need to kill him if I simply just make him not be able to hear me. So you think Microsoft will go bankrupt? I think that it's at the rate they're going, they'll have no choice.
Oh, thank God. Do you know how long I've been trying to reach somebody?
Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of there. Just tell me where you are.
I'm trapped in a goddamn hospital, surrounded by every kind of abomination. Look, just send in stars. They're gonna know what to do.
No, negative. RPD's overrun too.
Then figure it out! Umbrella's gone crazy. They're killing all the researchers. I am the only one who knows how to make the vaccine to stop the zombies. So you can either sit there with your dick in your hand or send somebody who's capable of getting me the hell out of here.
It's a really cool Skype call.
Already? Yeah, you would. You heard what he said. And we can't turn him over to the company.
That's not our call to make. That's Mikhail's call. I'm gonna check the computer, see if I can trace the doc's location.
I think Microsoft is on its way out the door. If you notice what they've been doing... Oh,
some time. Look around, see if you can find anything useful.
So let's look at some... Do you think Apple will fill its void? No, I don't think it will. I think Linux will. I think something else will take its place. Or something will consume it and turn it into something else. So right now what we have here is this. In the tech world, you have all these major tech companies that are trying to buy time because they have realized a very important thing, but they've realized a little bit too late. So you keep hearing about all the layoffs in tech companies. I don't think that's because what they're doing is not profitable. It's because they refuse to change their ways. And they think that they can get away with all the bloat and the stuff that they don't want to deal with, or the stuff that they think is really, really useful. So, for instance, like DEI stuff, they love that stuff. They absolutely adore it. They don't want to get rid of it. At least that's my opinion. They don't want to get rid of it because they think it's actually an asset, when in reality it's a liability. And because of that, they're going to do everything they can to keep that stuff going. They think it's going to be really useful. All the people in corporate HRs, they love that stuff. They love all the namby-pamby, let's all hold hands, and, because of this, we're good people. And that's what they think is important. And eventually it's going to drown them. But they're going to start doing things like we already see with Microsoft. Microsoft has already started to admit this. They say, oh, no, we're letting people go, and we're using AI.
Is that Jill in the front row?
We're using AI to do all this programming, right? The only problem with that is that that's not having the response that they thought it would be, right? That's not doing that. They're having problems. Now, you could say, oh, well, they'll get better. It's like, well, maybe, but if it's not doing it right now and you're getting rid of all the people that know how to make it better, then why do you think it's going to get better? And hiring somebody at like a third of the cost overseas is not going to make it better either. Because I guarantee you they don't care. And that's the next big problem, is that you've got these massive corporations that are buying up all these smaller little industries. Isn't AI the reason they're laying people off? They are. They are using AI to replace people, which is really stupid. You use AI to supplement people's abilities, sure. But don't ever use AI to replace people per se. And I know some people say, well, that's just dumb. If you've got one guy that can do 6 jobs, why wouldn't you do that? And it's like, because they doesn't actually know the job. There's very few people that can run 6 different systems at the same time and go, yeah, the AI does it. Okay, well, what happens when you got to debug the AI? How do you know it's right? How do you know the data's correct? How do you know what it's telling you is correct? And the answer is you don't. You actually, the AI is the actual death of expertise. And I really think Guillermo del Toro, as much as he is a fat piece of garbage. He is right about this. He refuses to use it, and I don't want to use it either, because it gets you to stop thinking. It just makes you stop thinking. You can use it to supplement certain things. You can use it to say, okay, I want to build this thing. Here we go. And you don't really know how. You can use it for a lot of different stuff. But when you start using it to build major systems, you're going to start putting yourself in a position where someone who's smarter than you is going to manipulate you. But again, right now, AI. Let's just say that it's the right trajectory. That AI bubble is going to pop any minute now. Like, the AI bubble across the world is going to pop, and boy, oh boy, when it pops, it's going to be nasty. 30% of the S&P 500 is 4 companies, and they're all AI companies. Five companies. They are 30% of the entire, 30% of the entire stock market essentially is run by AI. When that bubble pops, holy fuck. It is going to be nasty. It is going to be 2008 all over again. It is going to be a nightmare scenario. It is going to be let's just jump out of the building because it's going to be easier than dealing with all the money that we have just burned and wasted. Do you really think NVIDIA, which is calculators to make people stop thinking, and now everyone uses it too? See, the calculator, but you still know how to do the math, right? If you had to sit, because most people aren't going to do algebra. Most people aren't sitting down and doing algebraic equations. But if you need to do what's 77 times 6, okay, I can't do that in my head. Okay, just I know how to do it. If you give me pencil and paper, I can figure it out. It's just going to make it go faster, right? I know how to do it. It's just this is easier. And it doesn't matter how old I get, I can always do that. With programming, it's a bit more complicated because it's not as simple as just, typing in some numbers. You have to really understand how to build a system from at least from what I did. I started with the generic and went to the specific. So I would look at a system and say, okay, this is the scope of the system. Is it ever going to grow? If it's going to grow, or we need to basically leave, or we need to have pieces that are open, okay, what kind of pieces could we possibly need? And so we would try to or I would try to kind of plan ahead and go, what kind of things could we put in there? I could do that math faster than I could pull out a calculator. Try harder. My times tables were never taught to me the same way. The way I learned times tables, I've used some algebra since high school, not much. So raise your hand if you had to use flashcards. Nobody ever used flashcards on me. They just said, figure it out. And of course, coming from a broken home, they never did that for me because everybody was working and fighting all the time. So what I did is I had to teach myself how to do mental math using dice. And so I had to borrow, I had to borrow dice first off, because we all the dice in our board games were apparently untouchable. We're not allowed to use those. And a buddy of mine gave me his collection, I think of was it 24 D6s used for tabletop. And I would roll those, and I would try to mathematically, just in my head, multiply those two numbers together. That's how I did math. That's exactly how. So even now, to this day, when I'm doing math in my head, I look at dots. So if I'm doing 5 times 6, I know that one's just 30 off the top of my head because multiplying by 5 is easy. It's a 0 or 5. But if I don't know it, I will literally multiply. I'll be okay, so 6 times 4, okay, 6, 12, 24, 48, boom. I'll do that. I have to do each one of them. So each dot was a 6. And I'll do, 6, then 12, then 24, then 24, even though I can do 6, 12, 12 times 12 is 48, whatever. All right, 6, 12, 24, sorry. 24? 36, 40, 48, sorry. I was right. My bad, 48. Again, I'm not good at mental math. But that's how I had to do it. And so, again, everybody else got it on easy mode because their teachers would do, mental math cards with them. I didn't have that. So I had dice. And so I kept a pair of dice on me sometimes, to roll it. Okay, do that math in my head. And I'll say my 7s and my 6s were always weak. My 9s weren't much better. But I figured out how to do those later on. Really easy. Anyway, the bizarre incident occurred in a mansion owned by the Umbrella Corporation located in the Arklay Mountains. On July 23rd, STAR's Bravo team was dispatched to the Arklay Mountains to investigate a series of mysterious and grisly murders and went unexpectedly radio silent. On July 24th, Alpha team was dispatched as well and became entangled in the events at the nearby mansion. The incident culminated in the destruction of the mansion. Casualties were numerous. The only survivors were 5 members of STARS. The cause of the incident was the illegal bioweapon experiments being carried out in the secret Umbrella lab beneath the mansion. The T-virus being used in these experiments escaped the facility and is presumed to be the root cause of all that occurred. However, all evidence was destroyed along with the mansion, so further investigation has proven to be extremely difficult. So how'd the T-virus get out, really? They must have thought you were a gambler. Look, there are some things that I had to do to kind of, I'll use the air quotes, survive, that people thought were really weird, and I'll admit, yeah, it was kind of weird. Carrying around dice was weird, but it did teach me a few things, right? And one of the first things it taught me was, okay, do you want to pass this test or do you want to be cool? And the answer was, I really don't want to get yelled at when I go home. So it encouraged me to pass the test. Because the psychosis that I would receive when I got home was always not worth it. Myth, why can't you do your math? Myth, why can't you do this?
Yeah, what's up?
Wait, what?
Derailed. Was anyone hurt?
Jill?
Ah, shit. Wait, what? Jill! Jill, what happened? Jill, come in! T, I gotta go.
Do what you gotta. I'll take care of Bard.
You mean he's gonna die? 4 a.m. 4:43 a.m. You must think in dice. You must think in dice. Pretty much. Wait, leave RPD. But no, there's still stuff in there. What are you talking about? No. There's still stuff in there. Did I miss something? Hell yeah. Yeah, lady, you are like. Okay, this chick is like Isaac Clarke in Dead Space 3, where he just gets tossed around like a freaking beach ball. Alright, is my health is fine. Okay, I am story hurt.
You're the only one who made it.
Well, the train did explode, so I like how my inventory. Hold on, does my yeah? I thought my inventory matched his, but maybe it didn't. I don't know. I also love like the blast doors in here. But no, I think that Microsoft is on its way out the door. It will last for a while. Don't get me wrong. It'll be a while. But Microsoft itself is on its way out the door. I think Xbox is... There's a reason why Xbox
Carlos?
is doing what it's doing.
Come in. Carlos? Damn it. I guess I'm out of range.
Again, like, if you see that the mouth doesn't line up, like, I feel like they really didn't spend nearly as much time here as they did on the second one. Oh, my lordy, you're live. Oh, hell yeah. Good news, Limtics. I've got some new weaponry for you that's guaranteed to put the brass back in your sacks. They're called mine rounds. These babies were developed by Umbrella's military R&D, and they will light your fires even hotter than the lover you left back home. They're tough to find and tricky to handle, but trust me, they're worth it. Alright, let's take a look at the specs. Mine rounds are designed for standard issue grenade launchers. Don't get cute and try to load them in anything else. Fire them at walls or the ground and they'll stay right where you put them. The sensor in the mine will detect approaching enemies and detonate when they get within range. So basically, just toss them in an empty enemy's path and you've got yourself a landmine. There's no such thing as unfair when you're taking on those giant freaks, so get out there and fight dirty. Mine rounds. Alright, so the game is telling me I'm going to need that. Let's make sure those are, yeah, they're already lined up together. Anyway. Let's drop these off. And how are you, Mr. Rosal? We're going to... What are we going to do? I don't have that many shotgun shells. But the game is now handing me explosive, which tells me I should probably take more explosives with me. Let's see. Explosives A and B creates... A and A creates explosive rounds. A and B creates flame rounds. Let's take those. Let's take some burning rounds. Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Alright, there we go. I like how she changes each and every one of them. I love it. Explosive rounds. But yeah, no, I genuinely think that they're on their way out the door. They don't know how to innovate. They keep buying up studios left, right, and center, which isn't necessarily bad, but they don't know how to make anything good anymore, and since they brought everything in-house, they fired everyone there. And by the way, if anyone doesn't know this, the original staff for the Halo team, Bungie, when they left, the team they brought in have been fired 3 times over. The original team that created Halo 4, they're all gone. The team that created Halo 5, they're all gone. The team that created Halo... Where are we now? Is it Infinite? I think they're all gone too. So the team that's creating the new Halo, the brand new one that everyone's excited about, brand new fucking team. They have no idea how to work on any of the shit they're working on. They're having to borrow from other assets, which is why everything is from Infinite. And so, again, I get frustrated by Microsoft because you're correct. They have all the things working for them. On paper, they have 10 million things that are working in their favor. And yet they still can't get their shit together. You know what? Why am I spending all that ammo? Come on. Wasting ammo is what I'm doing over there. So yeah, but again, like, and their response is going to be, well, we're wasting, we're burning so much money getting all these properties. We should do this, right? It's the right thing to do. It makes money. And I'm not convinced that it does. I'm convinced that right now what they're doing is they have so much debt, they are weighted by so much debt, that they are desperately trying to keep their heads above water, and I think that they thought they were going to get away with it because the golden age of Xbox, they thought it would never end. I think that they thought that PlayStation was going to be down and out, and by the way, PlayStation itself is also not doing very well either. PS5 was actually hurt by what Xbox was doing. Their plan worked. The problem is that it didn't kill them because for some reason PlayStation has a parent corporation called Sony that isn't retarded. And who'd have thunk it? Who would have thought that PlayStation had a parent company, kind of like this cool thing called Microsoft had a company called Xbox. You can't simply buy all the competition in the world and then expect everything to go your way, especially whenever you have been producing mediocre garbage and then weighing yourself down for literally a decade. It's this... Oh, good lord. Jeez, again! I'm not fighting you all 3 at once. I'm just gonna blow you up. It's easier. Man, I'm really glad I took the grenade launcher. Holy crap. What the hell was that? Well, now I don't even know if anybody's here anymore. I'm convinced that now I'm talking to myself. But if this was the answer, was to blow them up, do you realize how many people would be like, ah, this is the answer, blow them up. Just all right, get the grenade launchers, get every grenade in the city and just bring them here.
Fucker's still alive.
You're always talking to yourself. Shut up, Fokker. Escape the... God, he's still alive? Are you kidding me? Handgun ammo. Clock Tower brochure. St. Michael's Clock Tower. St. Michael's Clock Tower is a Baroque-style building which stands at the heart of Raccoon City. It has become a beloved icon, and residents consider it to be an emblematic of the city as a whole. St. Michael's Church erected this tower in 1908 with the assistance of several philanthropists. It was dedicated to the children born in the developing city, and the first floor was used as an elementary school for many years. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. I know it's a game, but still. The city saw further growth during its electrification over the course of the early 20th century, and the student body of St. Michael's Elementary School swelled to over 600 students. Oof. Unfortunately, St. Michael's Elementary School was shuttered in 1978 as the building began to show signs of age and wear. Well, then just renovate it. Like, seriously, just renovate it. I mean, it's a clock tower. Like, you can work on it. You can actually fix it. The clock was deactivated and strict limitations were placed on entry to the surrounding premises. Years passed with this once beloved monument and the public plaza on lockdown, but in the 1990s, the Umbrella Corporation worked in league with Mayor Michael Warren to renovate and reopen the area, this time with proper preservation efforts in place. The clock tower was officially opened in 1993, and today the sound of its heavy, tolling bells can once again be heard throughout Raccoon City. Okay, so I just didn't read far enough. But no, I think that even if you're really, really positive about the amount of money that Xbox has spent, I'm wondering, and this is just a guess, I'm wondering if Microsoft actually understood how much money they were borrowing and what Xbox's plans were to make it back. Because at the time they were doing all this borrowing and acquiring, they were already kind of hurting. Because Xbox in the late 2010s, I mean, they didn't know this yet, but their stuff was winding down. You know, I mean, well, they probably knew it from a financial standpoint, but their stuff was winding down. They were not pulling in the same numbers that they used to. They were still pulling in numbers, but not what they used to. And I think they were starting to feel that. And so they said, okay, what's the answer? The answer is acquiring new properties, new IPs, and then expanding our markets, and then maybe consolidating a few studios down, or maybe doing something like that. I don't remember if there's anything major that they released in 2010 that I enjoyed. I know the last thing they released probably was like Gears of War, for me. All hope is gone. Well, if all the hopes are gone, then go find them. Because I mean, hope is a person. You can find hope somewhere. My question is, how did the T-virus get around? I thought it was only this thing acts like Ebola. You have to have physical transmission. Stop it, headset. You're freaking me out. You keep shifting from ear to ear. I think it may be time to replace you, like, fully. Don't forget to reload your knives. Anyway, Hollywood Ready. Oh, good lord, how is that thing still around? And it's on fire. Oh, good lord.
Bitch can't even swim.
He doesn't need to. He has a freaking tentacle arm.
Carlos, respond.
Yeah, what's up?
We didn't make it. The train derailed.
Derailed? Was anyone hurt?
No, everybody's dead. Mikhail, everybody.
Ah, shit.
Nikolai left us to die.
Wait, what?
What the fuck?
Oh, jeez!
Chill, what happened?
It's bigger! Holy crap, it's bigger. Yeah, run, lady. Run, 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 run. No way. No way in hell. If you could do that, no way. Dude! Yeah, this is an action movie. This is a 1990s action movie is what this is. Oh, that must have hurt. Hey, look, it's an alien. Straight up, that's like an alien.
Oh, come on!
Got him, coach. Boom! Flame, 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 flame! Oh, jeez! Okay, that hurt. Use the spray paint. I missed! Oh, jeez! Got him again. I'm going to run out of explosives very soon. But I really hope this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, I'm out of explosives. Move, move, move! Oh, I got caught on something. Damn it! Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, I'm not. Am I dead? Yeah, I'm dead. No, I'm not dead. I'm not dead? Really? I'm only on caution? That sounded horrible. It sounded way worse than what it ended up being. Alright, now I'm hurt. Oh, good thing I have shotgun shells. I don't have a shotgun, but at least I have shotgun shells. Okay, or not. Oof. Come on. Come on. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Yeah, maybe. I have no idea what this thing is doing or where it's going.
You're about to take a nasty fall.
Oh, snap! Oof. Ooh. Owie. Oh, no, no! No, don't get me stuck there!
Gotta find a way to stop it.
Yep. Is there something in here that I can use? That's shotgun shells. Also useful, but not what I need. Grenades. Any grenades? Alright, what am I missing here? What am I missing here? Yeah, okay, well, okay, I mistimed that, my bad. Ow. I mean, all I got is a pistol, man.
I need to stop it in its tracks.
I guess I'll just keep shooting it until it dies. Or I guess the grenade launchers for that part. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm guessing the grenades are for that part. Okay. I'm only supposed to use the grenades whenever I'm doing that part, which means that I am... Oh, snap! Oh, please don't tell me I'm out of... Okay, good. I got my grenades back. Good. Come on. This thing is creepy, I'm not gonna lie. Also, why did the eyes slowly, there used to be more eyes, is all I'm saying. How about this? Oh, good, I got him. Good. Now what? You on fire? I am quickly running out of ammo. Gee, I wish I had a shotgun. Combine. Damn it! Nope! Ow! Son of a... Run! Nope. Nope, not good. Dodge. Dodge, 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 dodge! I feel like I'm playing Dark Souls now, where I can just like dodge, 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 and then I get one hit off. Yeah, I don't know how to do that, lady.
You're about to take a nasty fall.
Okay, well that didn't work. Are you serious? Oh, it didn't. No, it just wasted a freaking mine round. Oh, damn it. That's. Alright, I'm thinking I'm supposed to use the explosives, but it's not really telling me how to use them, okay?
If I can get a mine in front of it.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do. Okay, that's how I do it. Okay, so I'm wasting my ammo is what I'm doing. Excellent, 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 excellent. Okay, so... Don't need those. Don't need those. I do, however, need to use that. Let's go and pick up some ammunition. Two mine rounds. Okay. I'm not gonna waste my ammo. Just dodge it, just dodge it, just dodge it. Oh, or not. Look, I'm in heels, okay? That's my excuse. Oof. Wow, that was insanely close. Okay.
I need to stop it in its...
Oh, okay, that works. Run! Oh, we're doing this again? Alright, cool. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going?
It's too hard to hit while it's moving.
Oh, I got 9 bullets, man. I hope you drop off more pistol ammo somewhere. Otherwise, I am in double trouble. Oof. Gotta do the Kirk roll, man. The Kirk roll's where it's at. Where was the mine rounds?
How do I kill this thing?
That's the wrong freaking... Oh, damn it. Oof. Alright, all I have is fire rounds, so I guess I had explosive rounds. Come on, buddy. Come on, come to mama.
It's too hard to hit while it's moving.
Not really. And you're too far. I can't get you there. I got 1 bullet left. That's not gonna work for me. I need more pistol ammo. Somebody, anybody, my kingdom for, or hold on, my leather mini skirt for a freaking 9mm ammo. That's shotgun ammo, which is pretty much useless to me. That being said, I did waste a bunch of it at the very beginning. Go. I mean, that's as best as I can do. Is stick a mine to him and hopefully hope for the best. Oof. Come on, drip feed me ammo, something, anything. I know I've still got shotgun shells in the field, but I don't have a shotgun. Which makes this entire thing kind of pointless, you know, it's not great.
This fucker is back.
Crap. How are you not dead yet? That's not fair. How are you not dead yet? I've set you on fire, I've blown you up, I've shot you 1,000 times. Well, not 1,000, but you get the point. Oof, that was close. Alright, we're back to this again. Oh, is there more mines? Excellent.
It's too hard to hit while it's moving.
No! No! Oh. Come on. Geez, it really is like a Dark Souls fight. Ow. Heal me? I have taken of the herb. The herb has healed me. Oh, okay.
I need to stop it in its tracks.
Excellent, now I can't get to him. Please tell me that hurt you. Jeez. I mean, I really hope I'm hurting him, because I don't think I am. It doesn't seem like I am. I mean, at the very minimum, though, this guy could dodge grenades before. I don't know if he can dodge grenades now. He doesn't seem like he can. Good lord. Give me pistol ammo, please. Dude, how many times do I gotta wreck this guy before... Oh, jeez. Okay, he's starting to run around like a little more of a crazy person. Jeez. That's shotgun ammo. Ow. What do I just stab it? How about that? I don't know, man. I'm grasping at straws here, man. It says it's susceptible to fire. I'm shooting it with fire. It ain't doing nothing. I'm doing the same thing over and over and over again. I'm not really sure if I'm doing any real damage to it. Jeez. And again, somebody at Umbrella said, you know what, let's make one of these things. Let's make them fun. Oh, there it goes. Is he dead?
Right, let's do this.
Okay, so I was hurting it. The answer was I should have... Yeah, there you go. There you go. Woman in heels, man. I like how she's not actually rotating the barrel like she's supposed to. Remember, an RPG took it to the head, took it to the chest, and it was fine.
Come on, you're gonna crap out on me now?
I have no ammo. I have no ammo. Just keep this in mind, everybody. I have 0 ammo. I have some mines, 3 flame grenades, and a single 9mm shot. That's it. That's all I got. Anyway, as I was saying before, I was so rudely... You mean the cylinder. Yeah, sorry. The cylinder. I've got a few rounds. That's it. That's all I got. Shotgun shells. So I really hope they have a little storage space for me. The barrel doesn't revolve. What? Shut up. Leave me alone. Stab him in the chest. Dude, that guy's freaking hand was... Yeah, he looks like an alien. Why? Well, how'd she get magic bullets? Can I wear that now? No! Oh, that's not good.
Interesting. You've done me a big favor.
I always knew one of these guys is the bad guy. It's Umbrella. Oh, jeez. No, you have the green herb, lady. Come on. Leave the Clock Tower Plaza. I don't feel so good. Roughly half a day later.
Jill!
How did he know where she was?
Hey.
Yeah, throw your weapon down. It's fine. They're drop safe.
God damn it. Tyrell, do you copy?
What's going on?
Jill's been infected. I'm taking her to the hospital. Maybe Dr. Bard can save her.
All right, I'll meet you there.
I guess there's a whole bunch of stuff that I just can't get in, there you go.
You hang in there, Super Cop. I got you.
Wait, hold on. Your gun. Your gun? Your gun? You're just gonna... Okay, alright. Don't pick it up. You don't need that. You probably don't need it anyway. September 29th, 9:20 p.m. Spencer Memorial Hospital.
Fight it, Jill.
This isn't like one of those things that you fight off, as you've seen.
I'm gonna get you the vaccine.
Oh, so you did pick up your gun.
I promise.
I don't have a vaccine. Okay, got it. Thought I saw something pop up over here. Yeah, I bet that hurts. I bet that hurts a lot. Also, again, I really wish that I had the, Oh, do I want to keep this or leave it? Let's store that for now. We have one health kit. We should be okay. Anyway. Yeah, so they've been laying people off at Microsoft. They've been laying people off everywhere. And I think a lot of this is because of the debt. I think they're having a hard time servicing their debt. They've shut down a bunch of studios. They don't know what to do now to make up that money. And that lost revenue is not coming back. And so I think that the only answer they have right now... I think the only answer they really have right now is...
Where's Bard now?
Gotta be the lab in the back. Stay frosty, I'm on my way.
Copy. I'll go on ahead.
I think the only answer they really have now is to essentially start cutting everywhere they can. It's the only thing that makes sense. They're not making money on their games. They're not making money due to their habits. I'll use the word habits. Oh shit! It is past our ending time actually. They're not making money based on their spending habits. They're not making money based on their actual business habits. So their actual business plan is to keep doing the thing that keeps losing them money. Like, Game Pass is a net negative on the balance sheet, and has been for a while. And I know nobody cares about money, but if you care about Microsoft or Xbox, you should be telling these people that when you keep selling your games for $5, and you just throw it on Game Pass on day one, no one's gonna fucking buy it. Because again, like, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? So everybody's gonna go to Game Pass. Well, that should make up for all the losses, except for the part where you're demanding a 30% return on everything. Yeah, there's a reason why Microsoft is basically looking at Xbox and going, why do we keep you around? And why Xbox is pushing everything they can onto other consoles. They are going everywhere out of their way to make sure that they can try to stay afloat by expanding their market share as far and as wide as possible. I don't think Xbox survives this in the long run. How are you going to service a $30 billion debt? Again, I'm just assuming. Maybe it's not as bad as that, but again, $76 billion. Even if you're digging into cash reserves, how much of it are you digging into? And again, I don't see companies with just $76 billion in cash lying around. Even Disney didn't do that when they bought Star Wars. It's also one of the reasons why, you know, Star Wars has been an absolute garbage. They've been trying to pump so much of it out because they think it's going to make money. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. But based on everything they've done so far, it's not made nearly enough. Maybe the first movie made a lot of money. Maybe it did gangbusters. The second movie absolutely tanked their reputation, and it's never been better since. It's been destroying it. And even then, the first movie that they made was just absolutely garbage. Anyway, enough corpo talk for now. So I'll end it here. Let's see, honestly, my goldfish brain doesn't remember if I saved, so we're gonna do this again. So thank you all very much for watching and hanging out with me this evening, and more importantly, just listening to me rant about corporate stupidity. I would love to hear your opinion if I'm wrong. This is what I see from where I'm sitting. If there is another view on this, or if somebody's got more information, I'm more than happy to listen. But from where I'm standing, that is a very stupid... It makes sense for all the stuff they get. What it doesn't make sense is the obvious execution's not going to go the way they wanted. Just because you own something... Let's look at... You know what, here's another example. We'll end it with one more example. Denmark recently acquired... nationalized the chip manufacturing facility or whatever in... Is it Denmark? Yeah, the Danish did that, I think. The problem is that for some reason they don't want to work with the Chinese don't want to work with the Danish anymore on making chips in their own country, for whatever reason. It's strange. I'm not saying it's bad or good. No, you sit your ass down and Saturday night. Do not defy me. No, I need to go to bed. But the part that gets me is the fact that they have this idea, right? So they said, we're going to nationalize it. We can do this. Okay, well, do you have any of their information? How about their schematics? Do you know how they make this stuff? Do you know their processes? Do you know their workflows? And the answer is no. No, they don't. It's not like mining. It's not like drilling for oil like the Finns did, right? It's not the same thing. Tomorrow could be good. No, it's not. Tomorrow's gonna be terrible. It's not like the Finnish. The Finnish they nationalized their oil system. They nationalized their oil companies. They let foreigners come in, develop it. They trained them on it, and then they just nationalized it. The smarter move that Denmark should have done was that when they were there, they should have said, no, 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 no. You put key Danish people in charge of engineering and design, right? And you make sure that your people have access to the schematics and the workflows and everything else. And then the Chinese government has no choice but to say, okay, fine. If we want to make them here, you're going to have to get involved. Assuming that they wanted to build it there and the Danish didn't coax them into doing it. If that's the case, then you have a way to nationalize it. But they didn't do that. And so now they've got a problem. They now have this brand new fancy toy and they don't know how to use it. That is Microsoft right now. They have all these brand new fancy toys and they don't know how to use any of them because they've fired everybody that was there. And like I said before, they have fired the Babadook tomorrow night, right? Let's go! No, you have fun. Have fun with that. I will turn the volume down and I will keep it in the corner of my monitor. The smaller monitor. So I don't see Microsoft survive. You know what? Hold on. Let's just look. Let's Google it. Let's Google it. Let's see how much money they actually spent. You bitch. Yes. Oh, so actually, hold on. Okay, maybe I'm thinking of $70 billion for everything. It's $7.5 billion for Bethesda Softworks. Even then, that's still insanely large amounts of money. Microsoft bought, finally. Wait, hold on. Wait. Okay, so I'm sorry. That was just $7.5 billion for Bethesda. $69 billion for Blizzard. Okay, so my initial numbers were right. I just grouped them together. $69 billion. $69 billion. Oh my gosh. Phil Spencer, the CEO of Microsoft, said the deal will allow Microsoft to enable consumers to stream Activision Blizzard games over the cloud in Europe as part of a commitment made to the European Commission as Microsoft will start the work to bring games to Xbox Game Pass. I gotta know how much of that was debt. How much of that is debt? Because it doesn't matter how small that percentage is, that debt is going to be massive. Just paying the interest on that debt is going to be absolutely nightmarish. A nearly $69 billion deal. Even Sony warns that the merger could prevent PlayStation users from playing popular Activision Blizzard games, including Call of Duty. Yeah, no, that's not what they want to do. The thing is, they're going to be relying, I think, on old stuff, not new stuff. And they spent $26 billion to buy LinkedIn. Holy, you know what? What is this? Be played on. Where is? I thought something about Banjo-Kazooie. I haven't heard of Banjo-Kazooie in forever. Holy crap! Let's see. Yeah. So and then in 2002, deal to acquire Rare, which created the Banjo-Kazooie franchise among others. Okay, no, they just bought Rare. Jeez. Okay, so they're north of $100 billion on just acquisitions in the past decade. $100 billion. $100 billion. They're eating every single thing they can. Good Lord. Bill Gates isn't involved in what Microsoft does anymore, right? Not really. Oh my gosh. Holy shit. There's no way. If this is right, so they bought Activision for $69 billion. They borrowed $68.7 billion. The total acquisition went to $75.4 billion. I don't see how they're not making money. No, Bill Gates is busy trying to destroy the world and steal your freedom. Yeah, no, that's 100% true. Bill Gates is a fucking piece of shit. who I don't really care what he's doing, but he is one of those people that really thinks that you shouldn't eat meat, even though he'll do it, even though he eats like I don't know what he eats, but he eats like, you know, Cheetos. The acquisition of so I was actually lowballing it. The cost of Activision Blizzard alone was $76 billion. I thought that was with ZeniMax and Bethesda too. No. The initial offering was 69. It ended up being $75.4 billion, and they financed 68.7 billion of it. I don't know what they think they're going to get out of Activision Blizzard. I don't know what they think they're going to do. I mean, you know what, let's just do a quick thing. World of Warcraft make. Let's just round it out. So World of Warcraft, he doesn't want us to eat butter either. No. So World of Warcraft generated over $15 billion in revenue since 2004. Revenue. Even with all their IPs, they need to start spitting out games, and you're either going to saturate the market and nobody's going to want to play. Again, they're not going to be an industry leader. They're going to eat everything and then collapse. They're going to basically eat themselves into a coma. They're going to have to sell half this crap off just to service their debt, and they're never going to be able to get out from underneath it. Unless Microsoft is going to keep funneling insanely large amounts of money into this. Again, what... $68.7 billion. Sorry, $76 billion. $76 billion for one company. And by the way, they got another $26 billion on top of that for LinkedIn, and another $8 billion for Bethesda. And that's just 3 companies they've bought in the past decade. And by the way, they've been buying up a bunch of smaller companies too. So let's just add a couple $1 million on top of that. The amount of debt they've accrued is insane, in my opinion. I know that companies, like major companies, can do a lot of... They can service a bunch of debt, but holy shit, man. It's the largest deal they've ever done, or that has ever been done for video games. I don't see where their money's going to be coming from. I don't see them selling more games. They are already hurting to sell games. They're already hurting for that. They've already admitted it. They've already admitted they're not selling the games they want to sell. They've already admitted to all of this, and yet they're still doing this. And this was before, I believe, the Activision Blizzard thing. And they keep looking at Game Pass going, why aren't people buying it? Why aren't people buying more video games? It's like, well, you're cannibalizing your own product, Sunshine. Game Pass is not what you want to do if you want to sell video games. You're going to spend millions of dollars generating a video game industry, and then you're going to undercut your own market. Like, this is... I don't know who's running Xbox, but either they see something that we don't, which is always a possibility, or they just... Or what they think they can do is they think they can corner the entire market and make everything work for them and go through them, and that's it. You suck, Myth! Well, DC... Dude, we are talking about Microsoft and Halo. You have missed all of this. Oh, good lord. So, I genuinely don't see... I see the new Halo game as them trying their damnedest to try to revitalize their very fledgling video game industry. I think that if this succeeds, and it might, they're going to stick at a price point that's going to be way higher than what most people are wanting to pay, though it's Halo, so people are going to pay it. And it's a revitalization of... You missed Horde Night. Sorry, bud. I had other stuff I got to do. I think the new Halo game is going to be an absolute nightmare. I think that they're having to use Unreal Engine 5. Is it 5? Yeah, 5. Because they don't know how to use the Halo's, was it Streamline engine or whatever, I forget what it's called, like something light? I don't know. They don't know how to use that engine anymore. They fired everybody that did that. This is what happens when you let unqualified Indians run your companies. I don't think that's it. I just don't think that's it. I think this is what happens when you put DEI in charge of stuff. They don't know what they're doing, and they just think that this stuff just grows on trees. I think this is the end result of putting people in charge in general that are just not qualified. Doesn't matter who they are. And again, I don't know what Phil Spencer thinks he's doing. I don't know if this is Microsoft pushing him to do this. I don't know if this is him and his ideas. The idea of making your Xbox run on everything is not a bad idea, considering their position. Moving things to PlayStation, also good idea. But you're not going to get out from you're not going to release Gears of War Reloaded and expect gangbuster numbers like you did for Xbox, because most of the people that have bought, like most of the people that wanted to play Gears of War have played Gears of War. And by the way, it's a dead franchise. The unqualified Indian is allowing it. The Xbox chief is the DEI hire, but she's not making these questions happen. Maybe. I'm just looking at the financial side. And if I was a financier, I'd be looking at them going, okay, but you haven't been making money. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, all right, DC, just you look. I'm not saying I'm clairvoyant, but what I am saying is I'm not retarded. Not when it comes to this. Their acquisitions they've been eating everything, and I don't think they're making any money off of it. I think that this is an absolute disaster waiting to happen. I think that either if Microsoft is going to survive Xbox, it will have to cut Xbox loose. Or Xbox is going to have to shed a lot of dead weight with a lot of IPs. I think that if they had, you said you are retarded. There's proof. Well, yeah, fair enough. Then don't take anything I say with any grain of salt. Xbox is doing fine. Microsoft is doing fine. They just have literally $76 billion in debt off of one deal, and they've got another $26 billion from LinkedIn, and they've got another $8 billion from Bethesda. Yeah, no, they're doing great. What's the going interest rate on those things again? Oh, that's right. It doesn't matter. What's 68? What is $68.8 billion? Game companies in Hollywood are going to target millennials in the near future, and it will last for decades. Boomers are dying off, and millennials are a bigger generation than Zoomers and Alpha. So things are going to stagnate and based off on 90s and 2000s nostalgia. Well, okay, so the thing is that's not a bad idea, but it's not because of the nostalgia, although that's definitely part of it. The reason that you would want to do that is because the stuff that we grew up with, at least that I grew up with, was pretty darn good. Not everything, but a lot of it was. And so if I was Sony, what I would do right now is I'd be in the boardroom saying, okay, our main competitor is just absolutely getting a dildo into their own asshole, and they just will not stop hitting. What if we turned it higher? Okay, well, what can we do? Well, we own a bunch of IPs that are from Sony. Like, we own stuff. We can remake it. Go to PlayStation 2. Go to the catalog of PlayStation 2. Look at games that were good. Look at games that were sold. Look at games that were massive successes, and then say, we're going to remaster them. Gee, I wonder if we are in the age of remasters and remakes. Why not do it? Why not? Just go back to stuff that was good. Sorry, I can't do that. They moved headquarters to California just as DEI stupid. They might be, but Sony is still a Japanese company. Maybe they are. I don't know. If I was Sony, that's exactly what I'd do. PlayStation 5 was an absolute flub. There's no games for it because, again, and it's not necessarily their fault. Microsoft bought up all their competition, but all Sony has to do is just hang on. And this is the irony. Sony only has to just hang on. That's it. That's all they got to do. They don't have to do anything else. Just, hey, we're bleeding money, but Microsoft is bleeding more. They're eventually going to have to give up, or there's going to be new developers that are going to come up behind them. Eventually, someone's going to give up because, again, you're laying off all these people. What are they going to do? They're going to just do nothing? No, they're going to do something else. And if they want to make a video game, what you're going to see is you're going to actually see Microsoft's blunder kill them, and then create a bunch of new big studios for the next decade. Because let's make a game. Now we have more tools than we did 10 years ago. They're easier to get a hold of, and I know how to use them. And we have AI to help us. Like, you could definitely see that happening in the future, 100%. Now, how well that works, I don't know. But, again, I could definitely see that future happening. But right now, I don't see Xbox surviving this in the next decade. I don't see how you service a $100 billion debt for a private company, especially whenever Activision Blizzard, your biggest one, in revenue, over the course of its lifetime, scored $15 billion. How the fuck are you going to pay this back? There is no return on investment unless you've got some major plans here. And to be honest, Halo has been terrible. Let's see what else. What else has Microsoft been made? All the Game Pass has lost them what? Was it $800 million or something stupid like that? And then you have, I think even Minecraft is starting to fail over. So like it's just failing now because I think the main developer of Minecraft is like, well, if we could, we'd get rid of the creepers. It's like, you mean an iconic character from the fucking game? You absolute freaking troglodytes. Good job. Yeah, no, they're cooked. They're done. I mean, it's not yet. Maybe they'll pull something out of their ass, but I don't know how you service a $100 billion debt. I just don't see how you do it. I don't see how you do it. If they had an actual visionary at the helm that said, look, I want to make these games, and they focused on those games, then yes, they could probably do that, but not with $100 billion. Call of Duty is not going to make them $100 billion. They're not doing it with Game Pass. Well, because it's a liability on the balance sheet. On their own balance sheet, they admit to it. They are losing money, and they're not even doubling down on it. They're quadrupling down on it. They're investing even more money into it. And the only thing they can do is cut jobs and basically start churning out slop, which is kind of where they're heading right now. The big flagship stuff like Halo will probably always get a more personal touch, but everything else is going to become slop. Bethesda with Starfield, I think that happened right before they got purchased, or right after they got purchased. So Microsoft can't say anything about that. They can still argue that they're still working on some things, but I don't think Bethesda's long for this world either. I think that the next game of Fallout needs to be a major hit, and I think that the new Elder Scrolls, if they don't get that out there and it's not a major hit, they're gone. Because they just can't afford they can't afford the studio. Instead of studios saying, hey, look, you're making us 10%, 15% profit every year, then you're not making me money. But like, you've got Microsoft talking about a 30% profit margin on what they're doing, which in that industry is about, I think it's like 8 to 15% profit margin, which is still like kind of pushing it. I mean, not everybody gets that. It's not like that's like your baseline. It's like that's the average. Asia's been putting out some popular games lately because they haven't been shooting themselves in the dick nonstop. They understand what people want. Look, beautiful women, petite women, big titties, big asses, or just petite women in general who aren't absolute freaking drains on your mental state. And again, you can even have like strong female leads. You can have like freaking Stellar Blade. You can have that. The issue is just that you can't constantly be forcing visual politics down people's faces. If you put a fat chick in a bikini and try to sell a freaking Mustang, you're not going to sell any Mustangs. You put a buff dude next to a freaking car, you might sell some cars. You put a girl in a bikini who actually looks good next to a car, you might sell a car. You're not going to do that by putting a bunch of disgusting, ugly people in front of video games and people that fucking hate you. I do not know I forget when they started to do it, but the whole idea of hate your customers and they'll hate fuck you. They'll still want to be with you. It's like, no, they won't. They'll be like, I don't really care. And now you've got the $80 price tag, which, by the way, that new Halo game, I'm willing to put money down. It's going to be $80+. And then, what was it? What was the Outer Worlds 2? The Outer Worlds 2 launched in, like, was it the developer or like a beta or whatever? And they were charging $100 fucking dollars. Yeah, no, this industry is due for a massive correction. This whole idea of $80 video game plus DLC plus microtransactions. No, this entire industry is set to collapse. Either that, or or every retard that basically decides to go in there and buy all this stuff deserves what they get. But I won't be one of them. I can't do it. Like, I won't even. I love Metal Gear Solid Delta, like, as an idea. I love Metal Gear Solid 3. I'm not willing to pay $80 for it. I'm not willing to pay $70 for it. I'm not even willing to pay $60 for it. I've got the original game. I'm good. I enjoy it for what it is. I don't need to play it again, but I would like to. I would like to play it with all the updated stuff. I'd like to play it with the new visuals. I'd like to play it with all the cool things they got in there and the quality of life enhancements. It ain't worth $80. It's not worth $80. Sorry. And playing another remastered version of Halo 1 without multiplayer is not worth whatever they're going to charge for it. Because the most money I'd be willing to pay for that is probably like $40. And even then, I've played it like 70. I've played I guess I played the Master Chief Collection and I played the original. I don't really need to do this again. It's the same game. It's the same story. Better visuals. I've done it before. And I know some people are really, really big into Halo. And look, I get it. I'm big into Hitman. I don't like the new Hitman games, but if they launch a new one, I'll probably buy it. But I'm not going to pay $80 for it. But the more I looked into this after the conversation last night, where people were really excited about it, I know you and DC were excited about it. I just started looking more into it because I was just seeing what they were going to be offering, and I was just like, what is Microsoft doing? And I think right now what they're doing is they're trying to do one of two things. Their strategy is to try and revitalize Halo, which they can't do. I don't think it's going to work. I think this will be a big hit, and they're going to take this as the wrong message, which is that people like Halo. Yeah, they do. People love Halo. They like Halo 1. They like Halo 2. They like Halo 3. They like ODST. As much as people shit on ODST, people like that. People like it. And they are going to try and let these people run Halo to the ground, as they have been doing, because they keep firing people 1 year after they are there. The people that made Halo 4 are not there anymore. The people that made Halo 5 are not there anymore. The people that made Halo Infinite are literally being fired. And now they're making another Halo game with people that don't know how to use the engine, with people that don't know what they're doing, and they expect success. This is the stupidest fucking plan I could possibly imagine. And the answer is they don't want to pay their people well, so they refuse to actually, extend their contracts out. Congratulations, Halo is dead. Their flagship product they treat like garbage. They can't even be bothered to get... Again, at least treat your golden boys well. But Halo hasn't made money because they can't be bothered to let people actually be good at their jobs. And the people that are good at their jobs, they've just gotten rid of all of them anyway. So, I'm not saying the new game's going to suck. I've seen some gameplay of it. It doesn't look bad. It looks like it has all the same problems that Unreal Engine has for everything. It's going to be Halo 1. That's it. It's just going to be Halo 1. And that's okay. It's not for me. I wouldn't mind playing it one day, but I'm not willing to... I guarantee I'm not willing to pay the money they're going to make you pay for it. And again, $80 for a game with no multiplayer. And again, I'm guessing $80. I'm guessing $80. They haven't released the price point as far as I know. But I'm going to go on a limb, say that they're going to try to push this for $80 because they want that to be the new normal. 70 wasn't enough. Now it's going to be 80. They want that to be the new normal game for price tag for games, and for a flagship product like Halo, that's exactly what I think they're going to do. I think they can get away with it. If Borderlands can get away with it, so can they. By the way, the average number of people that buy video games anymore, because of all these streaming services, has decreased to about 1 a year. Yeah, no. Microsoft has some very interesting days ahead of them. And anybody that works with them to put things on Game Pass is in the same boat. So good luck. Good luck, Microsoft. Good luck, Xbox. I'm sure you'll survive longer than I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe there's an entire side of this I don't see, and I would love to hear some points on it. But I am going to go to bed because now I'm angry. Now I'm all pissed off because I'm looking... Now I don't have a nice picture to look at. Now I'm just thinking about stupid decisions like, man, I can't see why people are doing this. But again, I'm not trying to shit on Halo. I know people that love Halo. I've got some friends of mine that they absolutely love it. I enjoy playing it, but it's like watching somebody just beat the living snot out of something that you care about, and you're like, okay, I guess I'll keep hanging out with you. It's like, I don't know. It's like me playing Hitman. I know that I'm gonna get slapped when I play the new Hitman games. They're not as good, but I like Hitman. I get it. So, thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Do they even still do TED Talks? I don't even know. I haven't listened to one in a decade. Have a good night, everybody, and I'll see you all for movie night tomorrow, unfortunately. So take it easy.